Sorry about the wait.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free to choose our own path, I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
I miss him too, Joe.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds. Home sweet home.
Well, we are finally catching up.
So was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
To where I left off the actual last time I played.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that long, so
I got my water, I got my cat fed. I had a little bit of a snack myself, so she wouldn't yell.
Sid.
Staying on this time?
I'm staying as long as I can. Yep, the new Hideaway.
Does that one have blood on it?
Well, don't just stand there gawping. We won't hear me complaining.
It's even roomier than the old one was. Got my own stores, my own little counter, and thanks to you lot fighting the good fight, plenty of demand from you wares.
The only drawback.
It's the constant bloody racket. If it's not Dort and Otto barking their orders, it's Blackthorn and Bartle banging away day and night.
Still,
It's a pain in the ear hole, the price I have to pay to be said the outlaw's partner in crime. I'd say I've got myself a bargain. Has it really been 5 years since we left the old place? How time
I
flies.
remember it like it was yesterday.
We were all waiting to treat Sid to a hero's welcome when Kupka Slot turned up. Not that we knew it was them. They just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere there was, and a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. I'll never forget those cries, try as I might.
You're our leader now, Clive.
Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that come what may, Sid will save us. I'll try my best.
Coin purse weighing you down. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. Come again. Or don't.
Or don't?
I'm not much bothered either way.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Right.
Have you been to the toll?
No. Back, are ya? Things here ain't too bad.
I suppose I've got a decent hammer, a decent anvil, and a apprentice that knows his hammer from his caulk. Oh, and the furnace is alright, and all thanks to old Sid Bellows. The gods only know how to keep the coals hot enough on the mirror. Not with bloody crystals, that's for sure.
Nah.
No, I reckon you won't find a forge like this one anywhere else in the Twins, and I count myself lucky to work it. Thanks for keeping me on. You need anything, you give us a shout.
You've forgotten already?
I just want you to tell me.
Because I haven't.
It was a right pain in the arse getting this place into shape, especially with the mess we were in. Not that it was anything new for those of us who put the old hideaway together.
Still.
That don't mean I intend on doing it again. Okay.
Where will it be? No scratches, all right? That it?
Yes, that's it.
Fine.
You know, I'm gonna keep them normal. Because now we're just pushing buttons. Created the day Clive pledges allegiance to Sid, this crystal shard transfixed with twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. Okay, walking away, we do not need me to cry. We don't need me to cry. Nope. Nope. Doesn't need to happen.
There you are, Clive.
Yep.
Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
No, but. Alright. Hi, Vivian.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
That's a good question.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the Crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor.
Okay.
A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins.
Yeah.
The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
Okay.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Do.
And how may I assist you today? One would think.
My role is abundantly clear, but now I just want to talk. I offer you and yours the guiding light of knowledge that of matters military and political, both past and present, that it might illuminate your way ahead. For it is only by understanding what has come before that one might steer one's way toward a brighter future. Your role, meanwhile, is to ensure that I remain furnished with as much information on the state of the realm as your people can muster, in order that I might continue to appraise the dispositions of the great nations and those who rule them. And of course, to pay attention during my lectures. It were not due to appoint the story Ninetales as your tutor, only to disregard her expert advice.
I admit.
When I took up my professor's bonnet and began teaching at the University of Canberra, I did not think for a moment that I would one day count Sid the Outlaw among my pupils. But nor did I imagine that my fellow educators would have designs on my life. And we both know how that ended. Has it been a year already? Such is the peril of an overly inquisitive mind, I suppose. One is wont to uncover that others would go to great lengths to ensure remained hidden. Were it not for you and our mutual friend having come to my rescue, my curiosity would likely have proved fatal. But instead, I was not only saved, but granted a new lease of life as personal tutor to a band of outlaws, no
A
less,
far more reputable fellowship.
than anything in the academic world could assure you.
My beloved homeland.
The crossroads of Valestia, where one only has to stroll the streets to hear the news from every far-flung corner of the realm. Its mother crystal yields more shards than any other, and its land even now remain untouched by the blight. It is a blessed country indeed.
Or at least it was.
Into Sambriac. Okay. Elected to invade and establish a new holy capital upon twin sides here to hold neutral shores. It pains me to see the land I love so change, and even more to know that I did not predict it. I knew that Emperor Esther had designs on the Dominion, but to abandon Oriflamme, the seat of the Holy Empire, since its inception, seemed too audacious to move even for him.
I do wish our lawsmen would consider acquiring some more contemporary volumes. I tire of the classics.
I forgot to even open this. By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current going-ons in Valestia, visit any of the Ninetales' past lessons, or take a deeper look at the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit.
Study it well, Clive.
Here you can view a detailed overview of current and past events relevant to Clive's story that updates as you progress through the main scenario.
Here's the latest information I have.
Here you can view a detailed visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI that updates as you progress through the main scenario. An all-new feature is now accessible by pressing touchpad while viewing the Grand Cast and Vivian's map. Inner Voice affords you a window into both Clive's heart and the hearts of those he encountered on his journey. After opening the feature, select a character with the touchpad to hear their innermost thoughts on other members of the cast. Come on! Fine.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Fine. I'm walking away because you didn't let me hear any inner thoughts about the puppy. Alright. Come on.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
do.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head.
Okay.
But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
It's okay, Tomes.
Don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
Don't you steal from the Moogle.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
Thank you, Tomes.
Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems.
Look.
Looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's it's over to the tavern.
All right, come on. Let's go. Hi, Jill. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the Hideaway. The Republican army marches on the Empire. At Twinside and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you. You are done to where? Upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the Hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid.
Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become
Oh,
abundant.
hydration time.
The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that.
Yes.
And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
She has a point, Clive.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Oh, hello again.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean...
We're just having a drink. You're fine.
Intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Alright.
What would make Martha live?
Reindeer are the only deer species that have been successfully domesticated by humans. Indigenous peoples in the Arctic have herded reindeer for thousands of years. Huh. Thank you, SiriBot.
Does that one have blood on it?
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Doot, doot, doot.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive.
Okay.
That's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastport, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming their access to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. I know it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers weak enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing.
Mm-hmm.
If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Yeah, we might have to.
I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Alright.
My favorite pupil. What is it that you wish to learn? One must understand one's place in the world. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
I know that.
Damn blighted bilge.
Okay.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
Look, I'm just asking.
She doesn't agree with it then.
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not bloody more.
Okay, look, I'll go.
Tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Exactly.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands.
I'll keep an eye out.
I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Okay. Let's go get the side quest done.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
Get him, Clive.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head.
Let's go turn this in.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Yes.
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse.
Listen. Next time you go get it yourself.
Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Alright. You're welcome. Alright. Off to Martha's Rest.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. The boys from the
Let's get you to physical.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something.
Okay.
He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling.
Mm-hmm.
Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
are you after? That all, is it?
Yes.
They've killed my parent. I demand recompense.
Fucking Imperials. If they hurt Martha, they'll have the old rest to answer to.
Okay, let's go. Get the bees. And apparently the plants. It helps if I head the right way.
Fucking Imperials. If they hurt Martha, they'll have the old.
And again, I'm still heading the wrong way. Okay.
Oi, look sharp! If those horses touch
Alright. Come on.
Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so.
You sure?
Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far.
Yep. Grab the shiny. Destroy the spiders. We got this, Torgal. What are you barking at, buddy? Burn the spiders. I just wanted the shiny, but... Alright, let's go.
Are we too late?
Well, we're about to find out.
Someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
We tried.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
Fine.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
I'm gonna need to make you to make up your mind. Are we fighting, or are you gonna continue talking?
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Get him, Clive. Oh, I should probably, update my abilities. Or at least upgrade them.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Nope.